guys how to unload a piece of equipment by yourself. Whenever you have somebody helping you unload this thing, you always want one person to kind of speak up and kind of coordinate things. Like you're gonna tell them, hey, I've got the back part, I've got the ramps, and communicate really clearly when you have two people doing it. But for this video purpose, I'm gonna show you how one person does it. First thing you want to do whenever the customer pulls the trailer back in, you're going to have them put the vehicle in park. As soon as you know the vehicle's in park and the ignition's off, come over here, double check your hitch real quick, make sure that everything's still down and connected. You want to make sure when you're unloading this thing too that nobody messes with this hitch while you're unloading it, because it can pop up, hit the truck, hit somebody. Just 100 different bad things can happen. You just want to make sure that's locked down. So the first thing you're going to do is, same thing on loading it up, you want to do as much work as you can in the area that you're in so you don't have to make double passes. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pop up this, I'm going to do my chain, I'm going to pop this binder, I'm going to disconnect. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this, I'm going to do my chains. I'm going to double check, make sure there's no other work I can do other than this right here. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to get my binder out of the way. Move all my hooks. Come back around and do it again. Drop my jack down. I'm going to go ahead and pop my pin. Make sure you put your pin in the place where you can remember it's at. Usually I put mine right here on the spindle wheel. Just slide my ramp out. I'm going to go ahead and preset it with my thing right here because I don't want to have to move it again. It's more work, more time. I'm going to pop my pin. Put it where I know where it goes. I'm right here right now. I'm going to drop this one here so I have to come by here. That's the key. Do as much work in the area that you're in the way you're making the most efficient use of your time. Out the way. Slide your ramp out. Look at my track. Roll it up. Now hop on up here. On your radio as you're up here. You can go ahead and call it to the front counter, your hours and your fuel. So I'm going to get my hours up here, it's 102.3. I'm going to come to the back of the hatch here. You have your key, unlock it, and you pop it up and you look at your fuel. Say you're calling this thing up here and you keep calling it up and you don't get it repeated. That means the front counter is on the telephone and can't answer you back right now. So what you need to do is you need to get the pin, or write it down on your hand, or just remember it. That way you can go up front and tell the front counter because they're busy tied up. So make sure you remember that. It's real important. You can come up here, start your machine, put your handlebar down. Make sure everybody's clear from this area right here. You'll make sure they're away from the hitch in case this thing pops up. Slide it up, slide your back bar up. Make sure your throttle's low. You don't have your throttle wide open. You want to have it kind of low, that way it's not jerking around on you. Slide it all off here. You don't want to get out here on the end and play around, stuff like that. Now, by yourself, instead of having the customer here and wait for 10 minutes, we take this thing all the way around back. Make sure you get the customer out here. So I'm right here. I'm going to throw my ramps back in. Put my ramps back in. Get my pin. Put my pin back in. I'm right here anyways. I'm going to go ahead and get my leg up. See, I ain't spending any time looking for my pin, and I already know where I left it. That's back in. Get your other outrigger back in. That one back in. Go check it on this way here. That's set up pretty good, so if the next customer comes in, you're not wasting time. Alright, now you're gonna disconnect this thing. Double check, make sure you're still in park, and don't get ready to take off on you. Pull your jacks. Pull your safety chains. And as you're doing this stuff, wrap it around the tongue of this hitch. That way it's easily accessible for the next person to get it. Grab your neck. Turn around. Disconnect it. Don't lose this thing right here too. Sometimes people will leave pins, stuff like that, laid up on the back of somebody's truck like this, and you lose it. When you go back to load it up again, you're looking for it for 10 minutes, wasting time there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and connect this bad boy in somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. Right here looks like a good spot. So that way it's right here with the customer. Now I'm going to drop my jack. I'm going to lift that bad boy up just like that so I can free it up. Bad boy's off the hitch. I'm going to tell the customer, hey, go see them back up front. I'm going to double check and make sure this isn't our hitch. If it is, take it off, carry it back up front where it goes. Then after that, this machine's still sitting here in the front of the counter, hadn't responded back to your hours and fuel. Go ahead and call up the hours again and try to get it back to them, because they might be off the phone now. You can get it to them. Go take it off, put your trailer back up where the trailers go.